And if you were to spend time with everything, you find that nobody has had the experience they thought they would have.
Welcome to Objectives. I am here in the National Photographic Archive and I'm talking to David Monahan today.
So there's a lot of things here within the exhibition to look at. For a start, there's 20 1 by 1.3 meter prints, which in itself is a kind of a bit of a thing, I suppose. For me, then, I like that kind of experience where you see things first, and you might get dragged in, and once you get in there, there's all sorts of stuff for you to look at. So the way I've designed it is, I suppose, that with this space in mind, that if you're walking past the door and you look in, you see these people sort of gazing back out at you, and they're kind of confrontational in a way, but they're confident people. They're calm, relaxed, and they're looking straight out, and they have a story to tell, and they're inviting you in to investigate. There's a Mac, which is got a soundtrack which plays into the space. So you can hear some conversations going on from that Mac, and then there's a series of 5 devices like phones and tablets which have got looped video just playing continually, which I find works really, really well. It's mimicking itself as a phone and a communication device. You've got a person talking to you, you put the headphones on, they're talking away, and in actual fact you're only hearing their side of the conversation, not the person on this side, which is even better again, because it's almost like they're talking to the viewer. So you don't know what the question is they're being asked, but they're answering a question and they take you into this space. It's very, very interesting. And all of the people that you see in the images are there talking, and some of them had amazing experiences where they got offered the most fantastic job they could ever imagine. They went to do that job, and then they met this, they got married, and they're having an absolutely fantastic life. This kind of to the other side of the coin, everything was a disaster. And so, from a series of 9 similar portraits, you get the idea that everybody has a different experience, and everybody's experience is different. And if you were to spend time with everything, you find that nobody has had the experience they thought they would have, with the exception of one person. And the one person who had the experience they thought they would have was the person who actually emigrated 3 times already before that. And so it's only through experience that you know what's going to happen next, and that's it. And there is the message of this exhibition, is that it's totally unpredictable. And so the question, what is the distance? It's a huge distance actually between what people expect and what actually happened. And within the space, then there's 2 other things going on, I suppose. I've tried to give the space a kind of an interesting feel, in that we've got some sounds playing in this particular space. And if you're aware of the physicality of this area, there's a mezzanine, there's an upper gallery, and the sounds just rise straight up from here. And so the vocal on the machine outside, which is people talking in face-to-face interview, mingles with the soundtrack down here, and you've got this kind of interesting thing going on at times. And also, there's a piece of text on the wall over at the stairs, which tries to invite people up the stairs to have a look at things from a different perspective. And I found it really, really interesting watching people coming into the exhibition, continuously making a photograph of this piece of text, as if we've actually hit upon something that is real and right and correct in trying to define what it is that make people leave the country. But as I say, all of this you could see or not see. It's not designed to be pulling you. It's there for you to find it if you want to find it. And lastly, there's 2 shelves which started off as they weren't empty. There was 2 photographs on initially. When I was down in Australia, the museum in Australia had this interesting new kind of museology kind of policy, where it was all about community and bringing community in, and community participating in the story of the exhibition that was there. And then in the vitrines there's this chronological notebook, which is just an extra little thing that people can have a little look at, and people tend to be intrigued by that also. But on top of all that too, what I really want from the experience of the exhibition is that the place doesn't seem overcrowded with stuff. It seems like a light kind of hang, and it's the interesting and intriguing thing about this space. It's not a huge room. It's 5 meters by 6 meters, I think, and it's 5 meters high. With this exhibition then, we've got this small publication, and it follows through from the design of the book on leaving. It fits beautifully into the book and complements it, which is fantastic. The book itself is available here in the exhibition space during the run of the exhibition. Anytime I'm here, I'm more than willing to sell a copy to anybody who passes by, but also it's available on its own website on leaving.com, and so you can find it there. Whilst the show is on, there's also a free postage deal using the coupon code NPA 2016. There you go. So I'll try to give you that. Niall McCormick was responsible for the design on both the book and on this piece, and posters we did. A great guy to work with, really, really fantastic designer who kind of thinks the same way I do, I think. Do you know? So we got on really, really well and got work done. Brilliant.
Great.
Yeah.
So thank you, David, for talking to us about your exhibition Beyond Leaving. It's here in the National Photographic Archive until 26th of March 2017.